Alright, what is up, everyone? Welcome into your Monday night quarterback edition with me, your host, Mr. Larry Memorabilia. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning, gentlemen. And let's get right into it, man. So right there on the screen, gentlemen, that's where it all leads to on this Wildcard Weekend. The playoffs are here. I'm really pumped and excited that the season's came to a conclusion, Week 18. And the Super Bowl, man. Let's see where the road leads to, right? Obviously, the biggest fave of the picks is going to be Mr. Aaron Rodgers, man. And if you guys been watching these videos, you know, oh, man, I have not believed in Aaron Rodgers all year long, right? I just think he's going to choke, and the day is coming where he's going to lose in these playoffs. But as the season ended, you know, this might be the Packers' year to at least make it to the Super Bowl, right? 3 NFC championship games in a row. I mean, obviously he has to win that first game. But his biggest rival, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, you know, they're down. They're down. And we'll get into all these games, man. We'll get into all these games. When they're hyping up the Chiefs, right there on the screen with Mr. Andy Reid. Whew, man, that Chiefs ball game with the Denver Broncos, man. What a shit show that game was for the Chiefs. Some injuries to that ball club, right, with Travis Kelce, with Tyreek Hill also going down with the injury in that ball game. It's going to be interesting with the Kansas City Chiefs, man. If they're struggling to beat a really bad team like the Denver Broncos, man, who fired their coach on the next day with Drew Lock at quarterback, you know, they're going to have way better competition in the playoffs, man. Broncos are a very bad team, you know. So we're going to find out, man. We're going to get into it with all these football games, man. But wanted to talk real briefly about that game yesterday. Sunday Night Football, man. What a crazy freaking game this was, dude. You know, the announcers kept talking about that tie all game long. And how fitting, how perfect that we got overtime. And, you know, I was talking with some Steelers fans online, and they were nervous in this football game, man, because they thought, you know, Big Ben was going to get that playoff game. And all of a sudden, man, you go to overtime, and the last play of the game, too, right? You know, a lot of controversy in this freaking game. Man, Pittsburgh fans were going crazy yesterday, man. They were talking a bunch of shit online about the Raiders, about the Chargers, about the coaching staff. They were melting down on Twitter and the chats also. But thanks to Pittsburgh, man. Thanks to Pittsburgh, the Chargers coach came through for them. Man, I feel super bad for Justin Herbert, gentlemen. You know, the dude was like 6 for 6 on fourth downs, 100 yards on fourth downs, a touchdown on fourth downs, broke all kinds of records on fourth downs. And just to get set up by the coach on that last play, right? I still don't understand what happened. You know, if someone out there could you know, smarten me up about what the heck happened with that coach with the timeout. I don't know, man. It just seemed the Raiders were satisfied with the tie, you know. The dude called the timeout. Raiders ran the ball, first down, field goal, game over, man. A lot of controversy in that play call, man. And the only way I can, like, interpret it is, like, this dude's the offensive coordinator. You know, he's a coach. He was a coach in the Rams and stuff. I don't know if this guy's ready to be a head coach in the NFL, right? He went for it on that fourth down early in the game, almost in his own red zone, right? I kind of think this dude needs a head coach to kind of filter him because he has some good play calls. You know, he takes a lot of risks, but I kind of feel the Chargers might need like an older veteran head coach to filter this guy out, man, because it's a terrible, terrible decision yesterday in that football game. That was my reaction, man, when I saw that guy call that timeout, man. I did my Jim Mora impression in the football game, man. I'm like, what the heck are you doing, man? This guy got nominated for Pendejo of the Day. Because Justin Herbert, man, he balled out, man. He was getting crushed in the pocket consistently. A lot of drop passes by his wide receivers also in this football game, man. A lot of drop passes. Man, the Chargers need to do some off-season searching for this football team and this quarterback. They have to give him much, much better pieces on this team. because the receivers dropped so many balls, especially Keenan Allen, man. He dropped that one key pass on that 3rd and 3, setting up a 4th down consistently, man. But props to the Raiders, man. Props to the Las Vegas Raiders. They did it. They're in. They did it for John Madden. And they have a football game next week against the Bengals, I think. And we'll get into the AFC playoffs and everything in a little bit, gentlemen. Just wanted to touch on all these football games that happened yesterday. Okay, the most shocking game, man. We talked about the upsets, right, in that previous little video where, I just had a feeling that there might be a lot of upset this weekend in the NFL based on the way, I don't know, just a hunch, I guess. And the mother of all upsets, man. The mother of all upsets hit, man. If you had the freaking Jaguars yesterday, I salute you, man, because you're a very sharp man. Who would have thought that the freaking Jags, man, their 3rd win of the season, the last week, man, would have nothing to play for, go in there and play great defense on Carson Wentz, and Wentz had some terrible decisions in this football game, man. I couldn't believe the score when I was watching these football games. I was tuned into the game, and right when I turned into the ball game, man, Carson Wentz threw a pick off of the receiver's hands. Okay, I'm not gonna talk too much shit about him, but Carson Wentz followed up on the next possession with an interception that was just terrible. Man, hold on, gentlemen, my computer battery is running a little bit low. Let me just plug in the charger right here real quick. Alright, there we go. So, we can talk a bunch of shit about Carson Wentz and the team and everything and all this stuff, but Pittsburgh had a marvelous day yesterday, man. If you're a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, everything went perfect for you, man. The freaking Jaguars took care of business. I think they're like a 10-point dog. Just incredible upset. And like I mentioned, man, if you guys saw the football game, there is a lot of fans in the stands dressed as Carson, because I guess the owner talked some shit to the fans, and the fans kind of rebelled on the owner. But who would have thought, man, that the real fucking clown of the day was going to be this guy? Okay. He got exposed for a couple weeks now that the Colts are just a running football team and they play good defense. And when this guy has to win a football game for them, he can't do it. He cannot do it at all. And he's getting paid so much freaking money, man. I feel bad for the Colts' future, the franchise. They should have kept, Rivers. Obviously he retired, but they should have just kept the franchise on rebuild mode instead of trying to be a savior and try to get this guy. This guy holds on to the football way too long. Okay, he holds on to that pigskin for dear life, man. Trying to be Brett Favre out there, and he gets crushed. He gets crushed, man. And that's what I'm talking about Carson Wentz and the poor decision for the Colts. The freaking Eagles are in the playoffs, okay, with the replacement of Carson Wentz, and they gave up a lot to get this guy. Okay. All kinds of stats for Wentz right there for you guys to check out, right? But we already know, man, the guy's a Wentzdejo. 7-25 record versus football teams that are over 500 in his career. 57 fumbles. 57 fumbles in 32 starts. Okay, man. Colts fans, I feel you guys, man. Missing Andrew Luck. What a way to go from quarterbacks, right? Andrew Luck to Jacoby and a bunch of revolving door to Rivers, man. Rivers had a really, really good performance last year. They should have beat the Bills in the playoffs in that wildcard game, and now you guys are stuck with freaking Wentz, man. And Jalen Hurts is thriving in Philly, man. I know we picked the Eagles to upset the Cowboys on Saturday. Didn't even know that they were going to sit their starters. I should have looked more into it. But it was too late for the pick already. So this weekend, Philly has a really tough football game against Tampa Bay. That's going to be a great chance for Philly to prove that they're, about it. Because I like this team a lot. They play really, 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 really good defense on the front. They run the football well. I like their coach. I like Hurts. Could they upset the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, though? We're gonna find out, gentlemen. I'm gonna make some picks for this weekend's games in the wild card. Stay tuned. Maybe Friday night, Saturday morning, I might make a little video and I'll have some picks out for you guys. And moving right along, another game that was really awesome to watch yesterday. Going also with the Raiders game, the freaking Niners, man, they took care of business. Huge comeback in this football game. They ended McVay's winning streak, 45 games in a row when winning at halftime. Came back from a 17-point deficit. Stafford and more picks at the end of the game. Jimmy G also threw a pick to lose the game, but they got it done. They got it done, man. And if you guys watch this football game, man, McVay had a lot of confidence as he always does in his team, which you have to. I mean, people don't like this coach because he's over the top. I'm a fan of McVay because I think he's a true football coach, man. He's about motivating the football team. The only thing I can talk shit about him was that Jared Goff situation, how he handled it, right? Jared Goff came back for him in that playoffs last year, and he beat the Seahawks in the playoffs last year, right? So, gotta give a little credit to Goff, right, for that football game. But McVay kind of used him as a scapegoat. Brings in Stafford, and we talked about Stafford's shortcomings and stuff this year. This weekend's going to be a great opportunity for Stafford to prove all the doubters wrong and get that win at home. Okay, but we're going to find out. Talk about the Niners, man. Talk about the Niners and their 5-game winning streak now at 6. Shanahan took care of business. Really, really happy about that win, man. Like I talked about, 17-point comeback. It's the largest comeback in a season finale to clinch a playoff berth since the Raiders did it in 1993. Incredible performance. Okay. So moving right along, gentlemen, Wildcard Weekend is here. Everything is set. 3-day football. It's going to be awesome games, concluding with that Monday night football game. I'm looking forward to these games, man, because they're really, really close. I could see upsets happening, especially on the AFC side, maybe one on the NFC side. We're going to find out, man. We're going to find out. I don't know if you guys saw in the football game, Tampa Bay versus Carolina. Arians went up to Brady, said something in his ear, right, about the Eagles signing Nick Foles. And there's Mr. Tom Brady's reaction, man. People are not going to pick the Eagles in that football game. People are going to look really bad on the Eagles because they set all their starters and they got whooped and everything like that. But they had a bye week, basically. Okay, and they're going to come and try to hit this guy. I believe in Philly. I like the points. I don't know about the upset. I like the Philly plus the points. But, stay tuned during the week. We're going to find out more information about the injuries. Maybe some COVID stuff. We don't know what's going on with that either. Hopefully no COVID stuff when we get the full strength of the football team. And we're going to find out, gentlemen. Second matchup is going to be Prescott Niners. Awesome game right here. I think Dallas is a -3 on the spread. So, they're saying it's going to be a close game. This one, Dallas should win, though. Dallas, I think they should win this football game. Not an official pick yet, just to lean. We're going to find out, like I mentioned, during the week, injuries, news, all that stuff. Big NFC West rivalry here with the Rams. They got to prove that they're about it. The Cards struggled big time against Seattle. Seems like the Cards play a really good game, and then they kind of shit the bed the next week. That game versus Dallas, though, I think the Dallas game plan was really bad with Kellen Moore. They ran the ball very little. They used the wide receivers very little. So that's why I like Seattle to upset them yesterday. So, I don't know. I'm going to probably go with the Rams in that football game. Antoine McVay, a little early pick for you guys. And there's the official seating right there. So, sitting pretty right there, man, is that Green Bay Packers ball club, gentlemen. Is this their year, right? I mean, if somehow one of these teams upset the top seeds at home, the Packers going to have an easy game, right? Tampa Bay is injured. They're down big time. Their roster is not what it was last year. So we'll see. It could be Philly upset. It could be the Niners upset. And whoever plays that Green Bay team, they should win that first game. I don't think the Packers will get upset like that. All they gotta do is make it to that championship game, man. Because if they make it to that championship game, they won't lose, man. They will not lose three NFC championship games in a row. Okay, so early pick, man, for the Super Bowl. Probably gonna be going with the Packers and the NFC, gentlemen. I didn't want to do it all year long, but the way it's looking now, the way everything fell in place, it's probably gonna be Aaron Rodgers this year. It's gonna be like that 2016 season when Matt Ryan won the MVP and he played in the Super Bowl. This might be the same thing for Rodgers this year. Okay. Moving right along to the AFC side, man. This is going to be upset city right here, man, because this is a very evenly matched AFC wildcard. You know, people are going to talk about the Chiefs and all this shit, but, man, they look terrible against the Broncos. Terrible. Terrible against the Broncos, man. Pittsburgh, you know, the underdog storyline. Will it be a close game? We'll see. I mean, the Chiefs are supposed to blow out all these football teams, and they can't do it. They can't blow out teams like that. So that could be a good game to take Pittsburgh on the points in that one. And I would take the points with all the dogs right now, man. I would take the points with the Raiders, with the Patriots. You know, Bengals and Joe Burrow, first playoff game at home like that. You know, it's going to be tough. Tough to go up against the storyline team right now with the Raiders, right? The underdog storyline with Madden. And you know the history of Belichick and the Bills, man. Belichick dominates Buffalo. So the series will split 1-1 this year. And it'd be interesting, gentlemen. So like I mentioned, Saturday morning, Friday night, I might have some picks for the wildcard games and all that stuff. Yeah, gentlemen, we're going to find out. Very quick video today. Just wanted to touch on all the games that happened yesterday real quickly. Give you guys an update about the picks coming up this weekend. And I might do a contest also, okay? I know for the World Series I did a contest. $200 prize. Might keep the same prize for this one. Pick, you know, the best dude to pick all the games and pick the championship, whatever. I'll post the rules on Instagram, or I'll make a video here and I'll post it. So stay tuned for that, man. Hey, what's up, mofo? How you doing, bro? Raiders coming to shock the playoffs. We're gonna screw. Yeah, dude. I mean, bro, you guys have been winning every single week. That all underdogs, dude. You know what I mean? Like all these games, you guys have no business winning. You guys just keep winning, dude. So I wouldn't fade you guys right now. I would go with the Raiders right now. Especially like I mentioned, Joe Burrow rookie game like that at home in the playoffs. London, what's up, London? How you doing, bro? Welcome in, buddy. You said, okay, you like the Chiefs to cover. That's big spread. All right. I mean, they could, bro. It could be a statement game. I got to see about the injuries in the Chiefs, man. You know, Kelsey got a little bit hurt. The Cheetah got hurt. So that's why I got to pay attention. Because Pittsburgh, they're going to crash the pocket on Mahomes. You know, Watt on the defensive line, the linebackers. The cornerbacks on Pittsburgh, you know, so. Hayden gets burnt, but they put a lot of pressure on the quarterback, that Pittsburgh team. Thoughts on the Cowboys? Man, you guys played very good, London, against teams that are so, right? So you guys got to prove it this Sunday again against the Cards, which I think you will. I think you guys will beat the Cardinals. You know what? That game they had against them last week, I kind of think they just saved the plays, man. I kind of just think they saved the good plays for when they see him again. And the Cards, they used all the plays to move the ball on Dallas. So that's going to be a massive advantage for the Cowboys at home like that. I mean, the spread's only 3 points, right? I think that's kind of disrespectful, the spread. I would have put Dallas like a 6 point spread on that one. Man, you're right, man. My bad. The Niners, bro. I'm still stuck with that game last weekend, the Cards. I still think you guys you'll beat the Niners, dude. I don't think Jimmy Garoppolo has what it takes to win on the road like that. The way he plays, man, he's really inconsistent. He should have lost that game, man. I know I'm gonna claim a victory with that upset, but I got really lucky, dude, because he threw an interception to lose the game at the end. You know, the Cowboys, they have to run the football to control the clock on that team, and they should win. I don't like spread on the Niners, right? I think it's disrespectful for Dallas. I think Dallas should have been a 5 or 6 point spread against the Niners, not the Cardinals. My bad, the Niners. Um, but that's just me. That's just me. I think they should cover the 3 points, but you never know in football, man. It could get a little crazy at the end, right? You got the Bucks and the Cowboys winning. Man, you know, the upsets are going to be interesting. There's going to be upset this week, man. On the NFC side, I know the phrase, right? Don't bet against Tom Brady and all that stuff, but I just think Tampa Bay, their roster is really depleted. They have a really, really soft roster right now on offense. Brady just has one weapon, well, two with Gronkowski and Mike Evans, but that's it, man. If you can game plan to stop Mike Evans and to stop Gronk, you might be able to get this team. You might be able to get them. We'll see, man. We'll see. Yeah, exactly, dude. If the defensive line is firing, um, I don't think they'll lose, dude. I think they're gonna win. Honestly, London, I like Dallas to win this week and also win next week. All right, because say for example, if Tampa Bay upsets it gets upset by Philly, you have a home game in the second round. All right, so you should be rooting, man, for the Eagles, bro. I know you like the Bucks to win this week, man, but you gotta be an Eagles fan this week, bro. Because if you guys somehow beat that Niners team and Philly upsets them next week, dude, you're hosting the Rams out. Okay, you can win that shit, and then all of a sudden you're going to play in Green Bay, and anything can happen in that game, dude. Whew. All right, gentlemen. Just wanted to thank everyone for watching. Mr. London Sports, Mr. Mofo, thanks for watching, bro. Go Raiders. And like I mentioned, gentlemen, I'm going to be doing a contest coming up, maybe this weekend, Friday or Saturday. Pick'em contest. Anyone can join. It's going to be free. And yeah, hope you guys have a good day today. And I'll catch you guys later, bro. Let's see, one last comment here. Eagles need to run the ball. Yeah, they do, man. They do. They got to do a lot. If you can win this wild card, yeah, exactly, dude. You got to have faith, my friend. Keep the faith, dude. Keep the faith. And on the AFC side, we didn't even talk about that one yet. We didn't even talk about Tennessee. Okay, that number one seed. All right. But I'm going to save the Tennessee talk for Friday and all that good stuff. And I'll catch you guys later, man. Take care. Peace.